Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another 2-month late episode of Chick Flick Shuffle. I would like to apologize because my smexy computer was less smexy. It wasn't working.
Had to go to rehab.
Yeah, just like everything else, he had to go to rehab. Which is exactly where Ziggy is at the moment. He got hooked on eucalyptus leaves, and he is now in rehab. No, Stray. No, rehab. That's where he is. Like a koala.
He's in rehab with all his dead hamsters, right?
Oh yeah, they're dead. But he thinks they're alive.
Okay, so should we introduce everyone?
Yes. We have with us Stray, of course, your favorite Canadian Asian. Why don't you tell everybody how tall you are, Stray?
Around 6 feet.
Yeah.
That completely blows my mind.
You want a picture?
No, that wouldn't really help.
Send a picture of you as Santa Claus. I saw that one. And you weren't wearing your gay elf hat, which disappointed me.
Hey, gay elf hat was... Well, you have a picture of me in gay elf hat.
And then we have Gio. Took me a second because I've been out of it. Gio.
Now you know how I feel sometimes.
Yes, that's his new catchphrase. Now you know how I feel sometimes. And our returning reviewer, Nokami.
Yes,
The stripper
I am
monkey.
Here.
I thought he was the butt monkey.
I'm still a stripper monkey?
You forgot that.
Oh no, now you're like stripper Beast Boy or something. So,
That works for me.
and you know, Beast Boy in the comic books is red, so he looks like a monkey.
Okay.
And today, we take it upon ourselves to review Barbie, a fashion fairy tale. Wasn't this just
Pain!
the greatest movie ever?
The greatest.
It is the greatest. So, we start off in this movie.
On
Barbie is a producer, I guess? I don't know what
She-
Barbie did. She
was an actress in a movie about a princess, and which
It was
was
a Princess in the Pea originally.
Yes, I was thinking that. Here's my thing. How low is their budget?
I don't know. I thought it was like a Broadway play or something.
I thought so too. They have a really low budget.
Yeah, they do.
I
And
should
then the
mention that.
genius came and decided, hey, this would be so much awesome with zombies.
Oh,
Not
God.
just zombies, but peas.
Yes, and that was so brilliant. That made me so happy.
And it would work in a Broadway play.
Yeah, it would. Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark somewhat worked for some reason.
What Broadway play would zombie peas ever work in?
Princess in the Pea, obviously. Or
Uh-huh.
Kid Icarus.
Clearly.
You know, I should mention that Barbie and all her friends look horribly animated, but the director actually looks human.
Well,
They put all the effort into the director.
No. They had the Barbie models from the old Barbie movies. And just tried updating it a little, and that's why she looks so horrible compared to everything else.
goes without saying that the CG in this movie is terrible. Everybody's stiff, and it It looks like
plastic.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
You mentioned they look like plastic. And I know this might say too much about me, but looking at their boobs, they look like big boobs. Mountains of plastic.
They all have small boobs.
Squeezable
plastic. You'd think with having small mountains of plastic boobs, they'd be bigger.
It's Barbie. You're not allowed to have people with big chests. That's not cool for children.
Here's the funny thing. How the heck did you think it was Ken?
Yeah, I kind of thought that too, but we haven't gotten to that yet.
Yeah, we haven't gotten to that yet.
Oh, sorry.
Keep going.
My sister kind of was afraid of spiders and had to get me to get rid of the spider.
What does that have to do with it?
I wasn't paying attention.
Okay.
Stranger has Alzheimer's moment. So then Barbie, and then I went to the grocery store, and they didn't have any milk. Thank you, Trey.
Moving on. We're still at the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Another thing. I'm sorry. Another thing. Dogs, the animals, when they talk, is it like Stewie? Is it like they could talk, but people just ignore it?
Apparently, the dogs are capable of doing all sorts of things, and they are completely credible. So,
even though they don't have opposable thumbs.
Yeah.
They don't, and I don't.
But I think no one understands what they're saying, except for the fairies.
Because it starts off it seems like
fairies.
Shut up.
Right.
Fairies.
They don't have. They don't have
the dogs trying to
They have flair.
They're trying to not show that they can speak or something, or maybe they can't. But
dogs are
not to get too far ahead, but they're designing fashion here, so
yeah.
Designing fashion. They made 3 skirts that look exactly the same. Back to the beginning.
We're skipping ahead here because this movie really, really does not know its pacing. It feels really rushed.
Well, of course, it takes place during a week. Like 1 week. That's it.
I just don't understand. Because she's like, I think The Princess and the Pea is a great story. The Princess and the Pea is the worst fairy tale I have ever heard in my life.
Yeah, but it's about a princess, so that's everything for her.
She just sits on a pea. Ooh, I can feel it after being on top of 300. You are lying. No one can feel that. I don't care.
But she's a princess. She has a very sensitive back.
Right.
I was hoping.
Honestly,
I was really, really hoping she was going to stick that stupid pea under those mattresses. And that is not what happened.
No, instead, all the peas got a free vacation to Paris for no reason.
Why were there so many of them?
Because once one pea bites another pea, they reproduce and become zombie peas. That's what happens.
Why were the peas that big to begin with? Who grew a pea that large?
The green giant.
We're too deep on this. Pull back.
You're too close, Mom. You're too close.
Come on. We're going to go into worse today.
So,
we are.
Then Ken, now this is the part I don't understand, but apparently
I forgot about the part where Barbie's like, no, what the hell is this about zombies? And the director's like, no, screw you, you're fired.
Yeah.
Right. And then
He got fired. You don't fire Barbie, but
I fire Barbie.
Out of a cannon.
Oh, snap. Wait.
Then, End was saying, she gets a call from Ken.
Did that really happen?
Yes.
That was really Ken?
What I don't get is...
I don't understand that entire plot line.
What I don't get is...
No.
Okay, Ken... she got a call. And shouldn't she have checked to see who it's from, to see if it was Ken?
That's what I'm thinking.
Well, it was clearly from Ken's phone or number or something.
So you gotta say it's not Ken.
I mean, when you think about it,
it was her rival who wants to go out with Ken, and she's recording his voice.
Not in this movie at all?
No, she was.
No,
she showed up one scene.
Oh, okay.
She showed up one scene to explain the situation, so we could know what happened and how he didn't really dump her. And she just recorded his voice because he's stupid, and she's recording his voice thinking, "Oh, you'll be a great actor," blah blah blah. And she recorded him saying those words, and she spliced them together, and then called Barbie's number. Somehow hacked Ken's phone so he could call.
Barbie's
look.
rival is a super genius.
Yes.
Honestly, I don't even think she hacked the phone. I think that Ken is just stupid. First off, he's associating with this trifling Barbie. Second, he probably got up and walked away to go to the bathroom or something and left his phone completely unattended next to said trifling Barbie so she could call Barbie and break up and make Ken break up with her. And she didn't think to check this and have him like say her name or anything because
third, he looks kind of like a lesbian.
He does. And so like she's currently reeling because she got fired and she's Barbie and you don't fire Barbie because she's freaking Barbie. And then Ken is breaking up with her.
No.
She has 2 black friends.
No, she has 2 black friends, but we only see one because that's the black ratio.
Yeah. It was Nikki and Grace. And when they first said Grace, I could have sworn they said race.
No, see, Grace met the race ratio of having a single black person. They just mentioned Nikki.
Wait.
Exactly.
I thought the ratio was 2 black people in the movie.
There was another black person in the movie.
But she wasn't ever on screen.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
No, he showed up briefly. He didn't do anything, but he showed up.
Wait, who?
We're talking about Nikki. You're talking about what, the DJ?
No, not Nikki. Not Nikki. There were 2 black characters in this movie, one of which was just completely unimportant, but he was there.
He was in the credits.
Black guy. So
I didn't watch the credits.
I didn't.
He was there.
He kind of dances with the geek chick girl.
Yeah.
Who is, incredibly ugly because she wears glasses. That's how it works.
Yep. That's how it works in Barbieville.
And that's why she got the black guy.
You have Barbie's other friend, who I have to mention because she's like Freddy from a pump named Scooby-Doo. So, not funny at all.
Are you talking about the hyperactive friend?
I guess so. I wouldn't call her hyperactive, but that might be just poor voice acting. Like, none of these voice actors are really giving it to R except Barbie, as far as I can see.
Because it's a Barbie movie, and only Barbie cares about the Barbie movie.
That's probably true.
And Grace was just like, she just fell into her, sassy black best friend mode and just stayed. So, like, that was easy for her to do.
Went straight ghetto for a while.
Like, she strutted up to Ken like, hold up, you're gonna hear about this.
Yeah, so anyway, Ken, who she thinks is Ken, breaks up with her, and she decides, I'm going to go to Paris for the last week of summer to spend it with my aunt. Now, here's my thing. How did she get the money to buy a ticket the very next day to go to France?
Obviously has savings. You just said she was an actress. They got money.
She was an actress. She is a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. She can go where she wants. When she wants. Clearly,
Barbie got that credit card.
Okay.
She does have credit.
They're They're white Californians. They're rich. I get it.
Huh?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Moral.
I just want to know, when she got on the plane, that wasn't first class. That's not coach, but that wasn't first class. Also, I want to know, how did she get her dog in the airplane in the seat next to her?
She's Barbie.
It's Barbie.
I don't know.
Barbie can do what she wants.
I'm sorry. I just want to nitpick on that, because that plane was too big.
This is what I think about Barbie. Barbie is like Haruhi. She is the god of her own universe.
But Haruhi isn't aware she's the god of her own universe.
But Barbie probably is.
Probably. Yeah, you're right.
So, yeah, she goes to Paris to see her crazy aunt.
I'm sorry.
Oh my god, action-packed Aunt Millicent.
I had to stop you right there. I'm sorry. When she got to France, why didn't she ask the taxi driver to take her to her aunt's place? Why did she stop like 5 miles away and say, okay, here's fine, I'll just walk the rest of the way? And then it rained.
Because she's a white girl and she's concerned about her body fat.
She was. She wanted to see the sight. She wanted to strut, show off her rubber
whiteness.
She wanted
to show off her rain gear, basically.
She wanted that negative 1% body fat.
It's like this.
So now while all this is going on, Ken is over here in this cafe with trifling Barbie #1, and she's just like, oh.
Wait. Wouldn't you buy that? If you saw that in the store?
Yes. It has to be purchased, because she's just... So, he's over here.
She will steal your boyfriend.
He's doing stupid things by talking to her in the first place, and he finds out that he breaks up with her because Miss Sassy Black Grace Barbie comes up, and she's just like, oh, why'd you break up with Barbie? You don't break up with Barbie. Who do you think you are? The moral of this story, by the way, do not break up with Barbie. Horrible things happen to you.
That scene when they're on the plane, from a CG standpoint, that is the worst scene, because when they were making those faces, the CG just bled my eyes out.
I wonder where that kid's mom was.
That kid didn't have a mom. That kid was the gremlin from Leap Year.
Oh, God. No, that would make sense. The gremlins from Leap Year are preventing Ken from meeting up with Barbie until the very end.
It all connects.
Where does this set go in this movie?
I mean, they have fairies. Why not?
Yeah, we haven't even gotten to the whole crazy Aunt Millicent.
Look
this
at that.
Action pack flipping around. And
she's on rollerblades. Ooh, so hip and cool. Hot pink rollerblades.
She can't afford to keep her business open because everybody thinks her stuff is old now. It's passé.
Actually, you know what? They said that the lady in front of her is stealing her designs and selling them before her.
Yep.
Exactly.
So, if Millicent goes out of business, the other lady can't steal her designs, and therefore she'll run out of designs.
Well, you have to understand. The other lady was stupid anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is something she never thought about beforehand. So, eventually Millicent's just like, okay, well, nobody likes my work anymore because for some reason, this person across from me is selling things that look just like what I'm doing, but she's selling them and I'm not. So, I'm just going to rollerblade and do other things in my store because I'm action-packed Aunt Millicent and I can. So,
I would also buy that action figure.
You mean doll?
The Millicent doll would kind of be.
No, it's action-packed Millicent. It's going to be an action figure.
Action-packed
Millicent. No. Pens are dolls, too.
Well, Max Payne is an action figure. Not Max Payne, what is it? Action Max? I'm thinking about the one that changes his hair color, and that's the only reason they don't know that he's a super spy. That was on Kids WB. I'm taking it way back.
I don't know.
Yes. There was also...
I don't even know this one.
We're completely off track.
No, we aren't, because we're talking about Barbie dolls and action figures. We're right on track. This is what the ladies are tuning in for.
Talking about Barbies.
Let's all segue back to Millicent and her action-packed breakdown.
Here's what I don't understand. She's been doing this for a very long time. She's famous. What has she spent all her money on that she can't keep this store open?
Rollerblades and kayaks. Rollerblades and kayaks.
She had one bad season where all of her things got stolen, and she's like, oh, well, forget it. Let's go and do everything action-packed that I could possibly want to do that has nothing to do with fashion.
And that
like base jumping.
Oh.
I had to bring it in somehow.
So, yeah.
They want to turn it into a hot dogateria? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah. The French are brilliant.
That's what I don't understand. It's France. They don't like hot dogs the way we like hot dogs.
Yeah, but this is a Barbie movie. France is just Eastern America.
It's gonna be a 3-story hot dog.
No, they're going to tear the place down and then build a new one.
What? Oh, yeah. But here's the thing I don't understand. How can Barbie speak English and all the French people understand her?
Because
all of them.
Most of the French people speak English.
With French accents, which is French. That's how you speak French. Just English.
I know.
And put, Isimo on the end of everything. And that's
so,
perfect.
Barbie's
French.
new sidekick, glasses girl. She says, you know what? I know some black magic. Let's go up in this attic and summon some demonic fairies.
Yes, there's a magic wardrobe because
Even
they decide they want to save the place. They want to save Aunt Millicent's business. So they find a magic wardrobe, and it doesn't have fairies in it because they don't have wings. They're flaries because they enhance things. Flare.
They're flaries because they're basically slave fairies.
You know, here's one thing I don't get. They've been there since that place was first built. So they're like hundreds of years old, I'm going to guess what they said. Yet, they have one of them that seems like a newbie. How did a new one get made?
It makes me wonder, did like one die and they found another one or something? I don't know.
They got a terrible vibe.
Because she's a newbie, so she doesn't know how to use her powers. They've been going about this for like hundreds of years. So...
They never needed her for those hundreds of years.
That's probably it.
No, they did. It's just maybe flary sex.
And
there were male flaries.
There were two, and then there was one more.
Do we really want to focus on glittery, sparkly sex right now?
Yes.
This isn't Twilight,
That's
sir.
all I ever wanted.
It's a better thing than this movie.
These flaries.
Yeah.
I was watching them do like the transformation sequence on the dress that Barbie's sidekick made.
And it's not really much of a transformation, and more like let's just throw a
glitter
on glitter.
Yeah, we sparkle.
Yeah, and they yell out their names before they use their powers every single time.
Interesting, because the first time. At least, I think it's the first time. It might have been the second time, but one of the first two times, the fairy with the red hair shot a blast of glitter from her chest. The fairy with the pink hair shot a blast of glitter from her chest. The fairy with the blue hair shot a blast of glitter from her armpit.
How amazing would the clothing have been had they had the Zelda Great Fairies with the glitter coming from the crotch?
That was, oh my god. See, I knew you were going to say something disturbing, because nothing's more disturbing than Zelda Great Fairies. Especially in 3D. Oh my god. It's like stabbing my eyes out with that pointy chesticle.
Ed, you remember what you asked me before the show? I will give you the answer later on.
I don't remember, but I'm expecting that answer now that you have promised it to me.
What happened to Ken's penis?
Oh, yes.
I'll tell you guys this at near the end of the show, just so you can cut it out easily.
Okay. Anyway, the fairies add glitter to the dresses, and
apparently that makes them sellable.
That makes them sell.
For massive amounts of money. You know what? Bedazzler. That's all they needed.
Oh, God.
So a lady comes in, she sees the dress in the window, she buys it for a massive amount of money that they never tell you about.
Massive amount of euros, because it's in euros.
And then she walks out of it, and I realized, man, that was a crappy dress.
It was.
That's all right as anything else.
It looks like something a little girl would wear. Like
they were basically telling little girls that it doesn't matter how ugly your dress is, if you put sparkles on it, it's going to be perfect.
Right.
End of story.
Grown women are going to want it.
Oh, yeah.
Grown women from France.
Grown women
the fashion capital of the world
are walking around dressing like 10-year-olds in sparkles.
And I would just also like to add, nothing about France looks like France in this movie.
Nope.
This France looks like downtown Montgomery.
Yeah.
Not enough building.
So then they decide to put on a fashion show to save the whatever.
Wait, remember. This is all within a week. So they have 1 week to do this fashion show to design and make all these dresses.
All these dresses? Week. They only made like 4 and 2 dog skirts.
Oh yeah, I forgot. No, but they were selling some most of the time too.
Yeah. We have to bring back the dog plot line.
Do we?
Yeah, we do. So, Barbie's dog,
Poodle.
after chasing this cat for no reason at all.
Cat.
No, she wanted to play chase.
So that's not a good enough reason? If I want to stab somebody, do I run outside and chase the first person I
keep
see?
forgetting, this is a dog.
It is a dog. She's
but
a
then
dog.
she tries to act so, like, all nice, and when the cat's all pissed off, they're trying to make you feel bad for the dog? You just chased that cat. And then you have Jack Russell. That's not his name because it's not French enough when I say it.
What's his
Jack
name?
Russell.
A Jack Russell Terrier who's
Jack
in
Russell.
love with this Barbie's dog.
He
Poodle.
has a doggy boner for her.
Yes. Why do tiny dogs always want to fall in love with the biggest, tallest dog they can find?
That's a gigantic poodle. I just can't get over it.
It is. But yeah. And then the Jack Russell Terrier falls in love with her quirkiness, which there really is none.
No.
And it becomes a love story on par of Lady and the Tramp.
Did we mention the fact that the dog is a fashion designer? And by fashion designer, I mean he makes skirts.
Yeah.
He makes skirts for other dogs to wear.
The first time I saw it, I thought it was a kill, to be honest. And you know what?
That would have been actually more acceptable.
I agree. Like, as a person who's not a fan of dogs that wear clothing and that whole fad, I was just terrible. And it gets worse. It gets so much worse. But now we're hopping back to the Barbie plotline. Well, nothing really happens.
The rival finds out about the Fairies and she captures them because Barbie's stupid and leaves the door unlocked.
Hey, that's not all Barbie's fault. She doesn't own that building.
Yeah, you see what? Now, see, that's the thing that really bothered me about this. Why do they just leave all the doors? Is France that safe?
No.
Nobody's robbing anyone?
It can't be that safe. There's a black guy.
Millicent's was open. What's her face? I forget her name. Her shop was open because they both just walked right in there and did whatever they wanted to do.
Apparently they don't have any customers that come in all day.
Right. And they just wandered off and just left the store wide open and got their fairy stolen.
Look at it this way. And this is something I noticed. According to the Barbieverse, there aren't a lot of people in France. There's only like 2 or 3 people outside at any one time.
The rest of them are all in their cars.
Like, if you live in Silent Hill, you might as well just keep the door open. Because nothing that can get in.
Anyway.
Yeah, it's going to get in anyway. And then no one else is going to come in. So just leave it alone. Leave it alone. The rival, whose name I don't know, and her goofy sidekick, capture the fairies and force them to use their magic on some stupid-looking stuff.
I think it's Jacqueline.
But it didn't work because the fairies could only use their magic when they're feeling inspired.
Also, their weakness, cheap cologne. Oh wait, perfume. Oh, yeah. My bad.
Cheap perfume, that's just the pinnacle of flary destruction.
There's no raid in France?
No, it's France. There are no bugs.
Exactly. There's no bugs, there's no thieves, there's nothing but sparkles and...
I'm sorry. This is Barbie world. There are no thieves, there are no bugs. It's all happiness and sunshine, and men are stupid.
That's not true. Because there's been like 6 or 7 single mom Barbies, okay? And if it was all happiness and sunshine, there would be a dad somewhere in that picture.
No, that dad's Ken. We just assume it's Ken.
But he doesn't have any testicles.
We'll explain that later.
Ken doesn't have any testicles, but I don't know. Honestly, this entire movie, even though Ken was an idiot, I did feel somewhat bad for him since all he did was try to help out the trifling Barbie with her little play thing, whatever she was doing, you know. And so he decides to go off after the suggestion from Miss Sassy Grace Black Barbie to go all the way to Paris, because everybody in the Barbie world can just go to France whenever they want to, and to do anything. He wanted to give a grand romantic gesture. So he's on the plane, he's next to the child that won't stop slobbing and having snot on his shirt.
He should have just given up on her.
The chocolate pig.
He should have. He ripped his pants. The plane was late. There was heavy traffic. I mean, everything that could have happened, that could have went wrong beyond him, like, dying or losing a limb, pretty much happened while he's chasing after Barbie, who ran off to France because he was hanging out with the trifling Barbie. So, I don't know. I think he should have just given up and walked away, but he has no testicles and he needs Barbie to, like...
Well, yeah. Plus, no one else in the entire world is going to be white enough for Ken. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are a lot of Asians. And this isn't racist or anything. This is just from what I know. I'm sorry, Stray. There are a lot of Asians that are only attracted to Asians.
Yeah, there are.
Yeah. So, you got Ken. He's only going to be attracted to the whitest people on the planet. And that's Barbie. And her poodle. And, if they made a sequel where he couldn't get Barbie, I'm pretty sure he'd be snuggling up with that poodle. So, they have the fashion show. There's two of them going on at the same time. No one's going to Barbie's because they're all at the Rivals for no reason. And the Rivals fashion show gets messed up because the fairies warned her that magic is unstable if they aren't inspired. So the clothes they were showing all starts degenerating, and the fashion show kind of becomes Zoolander. It turns into garbage, basically. And then you notice the two people that were on the walkway disappeared. They died.
From the smell.
Two people died in a Barbie movie.
They ran away.
You think that?
I do.
But in reality, they
they melted on stage.
They just vanished. They turned into green mist.
But that's because she used unstable magic. Because, of course, that's gotta happen. She stole the fairies. They're not gonna work for her. The fairies, I'm sorry.
Sorry, they don't have wings.
They don't have wings. They're not fairies. Please note, there are no wings on these fairies. Hence, the extra letters.
Oh. I hate it so much. Okay. Well, the last stretch here. So everybody goes across the street to the Barbie fashion show. But their minds are blown. Blown! Well, no, because they haven't saved the fairies at that point. The cat saves the fairies. The fairies come back. Barbie fashion show. Where their minds are blown. Blown! By all the glitter in this fashion show.
I bet it was.
Say, I'm surprised nobody decided to disqualify any of this because of the clear use of magic.
I know! That's what I was thinking the whole time.
That they're going to sit here and watch the sparkles appear on the dress. That's bad enough. They're going to watch Barbie's special little pink dress turn into a completely different dress. That one super pink dress. Not only that, but when Ken finally got there in his streetwear with the ripped butt in his pants, he's on stage. He's hugging her. He kisses her. Whatever. True love is found. All patched up because he's done dealing with the trifling Barbie. Fine. He goes from streetwear to a white suit and nobody has anything to say but claps and oohs and ahs?
Like, they see the fairies, the fairies. They're not hiding themselves. No, there's no one calling a scientist somewhere. Oh my gosh, Jim. Fairies are real.
Magic.
Exactly. Because the little young one discovered that, like, oh, I'm not just an enhancer, I'm a designer. I can make whatever I want, however I want.
I spoke with you about this. She's a anomaly in the system. They're supposed to enhance.
She is. She's an anomaly in the system. She's supposed to enhance, and yet, after said fashion show, when the limos roll up, and she's just like, oh, I'm gonna enhance these. Horse and carriage. Really.
Yep. And then they pretty much go into
more like downgrades.
They were like,
Barbie sees a Hollywood executive.
He's the same dude from the beginning he was the assistant of the director.
Right. He's like, hey, we want you for this movie again for no reason.
We want you to direct this movie because the other guy was a dumbass. He was smoking so much crap.
Could you just have a brilliant vision?
Could you sense all the shameless plugs and product placement in this movie?
I did not notice any of that.
Oh, it was happening. That right there, all that was like director Barbie, your horse and carriage Barbie. All of that. It was all happening.
It was all happening.
Yep.
Oh yeah, there were a lot of iPhones.
iPhones, that happened.
Then they drive into the night.
And then they drive off.
Well, they say one thing that catches me off guard, and that is, real magic is believing in yourself, and the fairies did everything.
Yeah.
That seems real magic to me. They didn't believe a doggone thing. They just did what they wanted to because they were inspired.
Yep.
Real magic.
Apparently, that's all this movie is.
I'm gonna be honest. It was obviously a bad movie. I mean, we haven't even touched on the soundtrack. Oh my!
Oh God!
The
Don't
soundtrack.
remind me.
And the runway scene.
The dog's out.
Oh my! No. For the first 44 minutes of this movie, it was bad. But it wasn't bad enough that I would complain about it. It was the final stretch.
No. The pacing
really
was so terrible.
What sequence?
The pacing. There was no introduction. They just expected you to, oh, that's that guy. That's that guy. Okay.
Yeah, you expected. Kids don't care. It is a kid's movie. They don't care if this guy has a deep and rich background. There are no 4-year-olds watching Game of Thrones right now.
That's true.
As far as I know.
But they shouldn't be. There's a lot of sex. Don't watch Game of Thrones, kiddies.
No. The thing about Game of Thrones is, hey, naked people and people dying.
Incest.
Sex.
So
incest,
much incest.
Decapitations.
There's not that
so
much
sex.
incest in that show.
There is.
It's a central point of, like, a lot of the plot here. There's a reason why we have an awful young king there, but that has nothing to do with Barbie.
No.
It has everything to do with Barbie.
Incest and decapitation.
Yeah. No, but here's the thing. What I'm thinking is, what I was trying to say was, it doesn't seem like Game of Thrones incest is that big of a point at this point, just because the only incest we got in season 2 was Theon.
Look, after I finish this review, I'm gonna recount all the aspects of incest in these past 2 seasons.
Oh yeah.
No, this season.
And the main incest isn't happening only because a certain Kingslayer is locked up somewhere. So...
No, he's captured.
Exactly, which is why there's not the main article of incest happening at this moment. He's in chains. Being menaced by wolves.
But, back to Barbie. It started going downhill after that. I didn't like the antagonist. And not because she was a good antagonist. I didn't like the antagonist because it was stupid. The movie could have done fine without one.
The antagonist was stupid.
The runway scenes, I hated all of them. Every time Barbie or her dog walked down that runway, I cringed. It was terrible. I wanted to die.
Because you can catwalk better than all of them.
The cat was catwalking. Oh, I bet they thought that was clever.
They did. They were proud of themselves for that little tidbit.
Yeah. Ultimately, you all know that you should probably not watch this movie at all.
It's not recommended to watch at all. Now, it was a bad movie. It's not a completely unwatchable movie or anything, but don't watch it. Just don't, ever.
If you value your life.
Like, if you have a young daughter who's already watching this movie, and you want to watch it with her, that's the only way you can watch this movie.
You can sit there and watch it in that instance. But
if you have another reason to watch this movie, I will personally come to your door and kill you.
No one over the age of, I want to say 10, would find any enjoyment in this movie.
Except for us at, 20 and above watching this movie so we can brag on it. We're a special case, clearly.
Manly men.
Manly men watching Barbie, fashion fairy tale.
Oh, yeah.
I need more Game of Thrones. I can't deal with this.
So, I guess we'll wrap this up. The final thing I have to say. This has taught me one thing. No. Well, it's more than one thing. Women like glitter. Women really like glitter.
Little girls like glitter.
So you guys have to understand, women. Yes, I'm talking to you, as I often do in these shows. I like to talk straight to my female audience. When a guy goes to a strip club...
I saw this coming.
and we get covered in glitter, we do that for you. We do that for you because we know you love it. Alright? And don't act like you don't. Because, yeah, there's sex, and you have it. And then you have sex with the guy with glitter in his pubes. And it's like the best sex you ever had. So, don't get mad at guys for going to strip clubs. Because we're doing this for you. We don't want to go to strip clubs. It's sweaty, it's nasty, STDs all up in the air. You see people's C-section scars all over the place. We do it for you, ladies.
This review is a pack of lies.
On top of lies.
But one truth is, don't watch this.
And glitter.
And the other truth is, if you see a fairy and they don't have wings,
call them a flary.
Flary.
You better hope, no, more like you better hope to God they're not flaries. Because they're not gonna do shit except make your clothes charcoal.
Can you imagine like if someone else found that wardrobe? Like a bunch of construction workers or police officers, and now they're just walking down the street in glittery clothes in France. I guess Barbie France, no one would care. Because you're like, huh, ordinary day. Barbie France.
They're all high.